Oi.
Oh, mate. Oh, shoot. Hello. Hello, Rat Queen. We just started. How you doing? It's so lovely to see y'all. Hello, everybody. And a special hello to Rat Queen. How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a quick shout out. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're being raided. Just as the stream begins. Astounding. Hello. How you doing, Rat Queen? What were you doing? Were you working on something? If so, anything to share? The rat is raiding the mouse. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I should probably catch up to chat as well. How's everybody doing? Hello, Rafe. I'm late. How so? How could I be late? I'm always early. I want to cause mayhem. Unsurprising, there's people causing mayhem. I'm going to dig out all the solid bits of soup with my fork. Well, good luck with that. You were? Just a second. Oh, yes, please do share. Please do share. Before we get started on today's work, always nice to have just a little bit of an arts to look at. Staring at art. We love it. Let me have a look. Let me have a cheeky peek at this. Whoa! How lovely. It's a commission, I see, and it is a very sweet commission as well, from what I can see. Very heartfelt. This is beautiful work as per Rat Queen. Gray is quite an arty farty boy. I guess so. Guess I must be. It's very sweet. It's a very sweet uh, art piece you have here, Rat Queen. You've done an amazing job. Because it's a commission, um, I won't share it on stream just because it's a commission. I wouldn't want to expose it on the stream unless you were okay with it. But even so, we'll leave it. Just admire it. Everybody, check it out. It's very worth a look. Fantastic work, as per. Have I got my posters yet? I have not. I need to check my post app. But I noticed that they were on their way. They should be here any day now, actually. So I'll need to double check that. But I'm not worried about them. I know they're gonna arrive, and I'm very keen to see the posters in my little grubby little hands. Yeah. A wizard is never early nor late. He arrives precisely when he means to. Also, a queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. Yeah. Checking your post app for your posters broke my brain momentarily. What do you mean? That makes perfect sense. Post app for posters. It's an app that I use just for posters. So I get both references. The queen one vaguely rings a bell. I know the wizard one, of course. Who doesn't? It's Gandalf. Too many posts. Well, that is problematic. That is a problem for you. Sounds like a you problem. Is this my music? Which one's my music? I don't know. The Queen one is the Princess Diaries. Ah, that's why it sounded familiar. I haven't watched the Princess Diaries in a very long time. To be fair to me, it's been a while since I watched the Princess Diaries. So, yes, you cannot blame me for not recognizing it. We're doing a bit of painting, a bit of grubbo digital painting on this landscape tonight. Oh, warm up. Goth Ratchet? Oh dear. Thank you so much, the Edman, for the pets. Also, my mother refuses to read or watch Lord of the Rings because she hates fantasy on principle, so she probably has no idea the Gandalf stuff says. Oh, the stuff Gandalf says. That makes sense. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, we got a Goth Ratchet to draw. Let me round the head. Yeah, my mother is weird like that. My mum didn't let me watch Lord of the Rings either, but for a different reason, because she feared what she called the Mudmen, which were just the orcs. So we got that kind of in common, as it were. Feels like it's been a while since I've done comic-based art, so I feel almost weirdly out of practice. As a non-visual person, I saw that image as soon as you said Mudman. The Mudman. Mudman. You know, the orcs. You get it. Surely you get it. Right, it makes sense. Wasn't allowed to watch any secular media growing up. When I was 14, I got my laptop taken away for watching Disney. Ah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Like, why Lord of the Rings and fantasy is like a no-go. It's one of my favorite scenes. It's insane how it looked. Oh yeah, pulling the Urukai out of the mud, out of their little spawning pods. This drawing looks adorable. Well, yeah, it's Goth Ratchet. So, because it's Ratchet, it's gonna look adorable anyway. However, you know, it's not our little man. Our little man's not goth. He's a little ball of sunshine. He loves to dress in bright colors. Oh no, Gray's giving him an almost emo bang. Well, yeah, because like there's only so much I could do with Goth Ratchet. Goths are usually the most wholesome people. Not gonna lie, that's true. That's also true. I've only known happy Goths, relatively happy Goths. You know, they're not emo. Is what I'm saying. That could definitely do more with the eyeliner, or add so more so eyeliner. You know? Oh, that was what something I was gonna do. Put like a little tab up on my computer so that I could look things up as I go, as opposed to it only gave me goth women. It knows my search history. My friend's 7-year-old sister decided she's emo and only wears black and red, and it's kind of cute, kind of disturbing. That's cool. Well, that's wicked. Live your truth. You know. I have two characters somewhat inspired by Morgoth and Sauron. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, that's cool. The best part is she's too adorable for anyone to take her seriously as an emo. Yeah, doesn't like translate to the emo style as seamlessly as she would hope, I'm sure. That's okay, it's cute. Sure, she'll look on in the future and be like, either, oh man, that was a wild time, or I am still emo. I'm glad I started young. Started young so I could get into my style sooner. I'm in ad jail. No. Oh, I'll see you real soon, I'm sure. You will escape the ad jail soon enough. Could probably do more face paint. F. Oh, right, yeah, of course. I was very confused for a moment. Oh, Rafe. Thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Lioness. Lioness, welcome to the soup. Enjoy your complimentary free soup. Me, I could never. We'll give him. Yeah, Rafe is a sweetie. Rafe is a sweetie bean. That's for sure. You very kind for that, Rafe. Um, Heck. Oh, wait. Now it's going to be even harder to get banned. Well, you're not getting banned. Get over it. Get over yourself. You ain't getting banned. You're part of this. You're here forever. Don't be mad. You deal. I got the emotes now. You do. Maybe I can start a hype train. Maybe. Maybe you can. Because I gave him the eyelashes, it looks like femme rat shit. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going with it. It almost looks like a gender bent Ratchet, but also somehow his gender bent version is goth. Just slowly build up to a hype train with tens. Yeah. You're really building on that. The thing is, I don't like to use um, blacks, like the black color. I like to use shades of like dark blue or dark red instead. Okay, I only have a few bits left. Well then, don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I've changed the prompt slightly and I almost just made it a gender bent Ratchet. Ratchita. I don't know what would Ratchet's gender bent name be without spoiling story aspects to it. Dark purple can also be goth. Ah, that's a good one. Yeah. Good call, good call. Still Ratchet. Oh yeah, still just still Ratchet. That makes things easier, but there's no distinction then. You know what I'm saying? Ratchetta. Ratchetta is pretty good. Like Porchetta? Yeah. Ratchet. I feel like their name is. Oh yeah, no. Ratchet is definitely a gender neutral name, but like to provide some distinction between Ratchet and then Femme Ratchet, we would need Femme Ratchet to have a name that isn't Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Pronounced the same, just visibly different. Oh, Ratchet. Ratchet. I like it. This is never going to appear again in the series, but I like it a lot. To the point where I'm disappointed that it doesn't show up in the series. Ratchetta feels like an Italian last name. Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. Ratchetta, Ratchetta is definitely. Oh shit, it's definitely an Italian last name. How old is Ratchet? In Goblin years, 7. In human years, about 15, which might be a shock for some people. Ratchet looking buff. Lil Bean, yeah, well, Ratchet is definitely pretty buff. Evidently. Sounds like pasta to me. And now I'm hungies. Or maybe thinking of meat pancetta. Oh yeah, maybe. I just had some pasta and cheese and it was so good. Ooh, nice. I had pasta too. It is good pasta. Oh, okay, so I'm not going to say smash. Yeah, yeah, Little young as a character, but that was kind of part of it. Part of the whole idea for the series. Uh, Bean worked out. Oh, but Ratchet has always been tough. That definitely adds more to the goth goth style. Definitely goth Ratchet, goth, and then just somehow accidentally girl Ratchet, accidentally drawn girl Ratchet. That's still good. Tain't nothing wrong with it. More Batman like, which is cool. I'm big man. Me likey. I had cheese tokiboki the other night. I have no idea what that is. Goth Girl Ratchet. Yeah, it's Goth Girl Ratchet. Leave that there. Leave that there. Yeah. There we go. I'll leave it as that. Because we got comic to do. Goth Girl Ratchet. What? What do you mean, what? What do you mean, what? You can't just say what without context. A contextless what? No way. Not allowed. Reminds me of the meme of a picture of male and female bathroom signs, and the caption goes, "Marriage is a holy union between one man and one man wearing a cape." Yeah, exactly. Totek is made from glutinous rice flour, and it's so good. Nice. I've never had it before. Never had it before. I can't. I don't know it. I don't know it, but it sounds nice. Sounds real good. It's usually used in soups. Nice. Well then, add it to my recipe card. My soup-based recipe cards. Bam. How's that? Okay, sorry, I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna have to rest and go lurky. That's totally okay, Lioness. You do what you gotta do. Have a good rest. I will see you when I see you next. Oh, where's the eye? Where's the eye? Oh, there it is. I found it. Oh, there's an eye somewhere on the screen. Live your life. Live your life. Exactly. Go live your life. me scrolling through Frosty's Discord. Where's Gray's food scored? What do you mean, where's Gray's food scored? What the hell does that mean? What the hell does anything you've just said mean? I posted a pic of the thing I ate last night in your food channel. Oh, it's in my Discord. It's not in Frosty's Discord. Yeah. The hell you doing? Someone's been drinking silly sausage juice, evidently. But I thought it was in your Discord when I was in Frosty's. Oh, but I thought I was in your Discord when I was in Frosty's. Well, there's... Evidently, that's your first mistake. So I looked for way too long, oh dear. Oh dear, Rafe, you silly Billy. You really have been sipping that silly Billy juice. Silly sausage juice, as it were. I hope it was worth it. I hope that silly sausage juice was worth it, because you're being a real silly sausage. I mean, probably. Yeah. Well, what? The silly sausage juice being worth it? No, it's not worth it. Because it makes you a silly sausage. Very much not worth it. I'm gonna need some profit tree leaf colors. Leaf colors. Maybe dark it. 22k points so far. Nice. Very nice. Is that gonna look right for what I want to achieve? No, I could actually desaturate it or saturate it. I can't remember which one is which. We accumulating. You are very much accumulating. Very nice. Speaking of sausages and soup, I should really get some food. Probably. Yeah. Don't want to starve. Does ya? I'm actually just going to cover it. I mean, I ate dessert but not dinner. That is not the normal order, but I'm not going to judge you for it. It's not my place. Not my place to judge you. It was really good. I mean, that's great. You should enjoy yourself. You should have times of enjoyment. That's got nothing to explain. Don't have to explain yourself there. And you're gonna have your dinner, so there's no problem. It was a super decadent chocolate mousse cake. Well, then that's wonderful. Don't need to explain yourself to nobody. Certainly not me. I'm just sad it's all gone. Ah, well, yeah, that happens. Just gonna have to get more. Just gonna have to load up on more mousse cake. It's another piece, but I'm saving it for my uncle because he also really likes chocolate cake. Ah, well that's nice of you. How does that look from afar? Really cool. Yippee! Yeep! Who's messaging me? Oh, it's the bank telling me I've run out of bank coins. And that I have to use Rafe's credit card. Oh no. For more of my own decadent chocolate cake. Yum yum yum. Well, 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 well. If it isn't Grey Cork. Well, well, well. It is me. Oh no, Greymus is in Bitcoin debt. No, no, no. It's not Bitcoin. It's bank coin. It's not a digital coin. It's a physical coin that you can only get at banks. And you can only transfer at banks for not physical money, but for bank money. How you doing, Crow? As well, before I forget. Rathy! Oh no, Graham. Crow, we got Goth Girl Ratchet. Yeah, there's a Goth Girl Ratchet behind you. Time to start my next illustration. That's actually pretty cute. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Girl Kisser Hee Hee. I love the name. Oh, oh yeah, of course, gotta pat the dino. How you doing? Speaking of dino, how you doing? How'd you sleep? Does that look like a tree? I don't know. But I'm about to go for a walk, so I'll start now and fill it out later. That's fair enough. You do. Everyone has a different process to their art, so do what's comfortable to you. Yeah, do what's comfortable to you. Oh my neck. Oh my neck. Oh, hydrate. Take a hydrate break, everybody. I don't think I've done too much on the comic, but I have a feeling that's what today's stream is gonna be. You're doing okay, just relaxing in bed. Dad says he's gonna spend all my money. I didn't say that. I said I'm gonna spend all my bank coins. Oh wait, I did say that. Gonna buy chocolate mousse cake for you and me, Rathy. You and me, and for the kid. He's gonna use my credit card. Yeah. My process involves zero erasures and instantly perfect drawings. Honestly, genuinely, that's actually a really good way of improving your art is that you don't erase. So I'm not surprised that you would think of that, Cryo, because you're very artistically inclined. That's for sure. It's fine if only if Rafe gets a piece too. Oh, Rafe's definitely getting a piece, yeah. Because I don't like to see Rafe sad, and Rafe was looking pretty sad once their moose cake was all gobbled up. So we gotta change that. More cake, yeah. You'll get more cake. Don't you worry, little one. I may have to change the nib of my pen because I'm realizing I haven't changed it for 2 years, maybe. So it's running down. It's running down. It's no longer slick and smooth like how I like it. It's a little more rigid. Also, don't worry, Rafe. I have a secret stash for you. Hey, that's nice. That's pretty cool. Nice, nice. I love cake. This is my Rafe impression. I love cake. I don't know what Rafe sounds like. I have to just assume that's what Rafe sounds like. How's it going here, though? Pretty good. I've only done the tree so far, and there's plenty to do on this. But we're getting there. Like, I don't feel worried. I'm kind of dedicating this entire stream to just painting this one particular landscape. I gotta figure out what I want for dinner. Wait, you're telling me you don't know what you want for dinner, but you've had dessert? Oh, oh, now I feel like I went too easy on you. Now I gotta crack down on the silly sausage juice because you've been guzzling that stuff. Evidently. Ooh, I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry. That's not proper nutrition. No, it's fine. The head is way more grey mouse shaped. Oh, that's good. That's a good start. You're getting there. You're improving. Your style is developing. Don't get angry. I gave permission. Oh, well, it's fine then. You know what? That's okay then. If Rathy gave permission, then I don't need to be angry. I can be happy mouse instead. Smile. I wanted nuggies, but the nuggies I bought aren't microwavable and I'm lazy. Ah, well, you know what? Fair enough. I respect that. I respect that deeply. Style. Okay, off to walk. I'll be back soon. Good luck on the walk. And don't shit yourself. Enjoy the view. It's my words of wisdom. Because I can't say don't fall in. He's walking. What's he going to fall in? To a healthy lifestyle? Madness. A ditch? I mean, yeah, he could fall into a ditch, but I didn't want to say that because then I'll jinx him and he will fall into a ditch. And that'd be bad. I did that once. Oh, we've all done that. Oh, don't you worry, Rafe. We've all done that. We've all fallen into a ditch from time to time. We are all... To err is human and we are all... Maybe not me. I'm built different and I'm a mouse, but we are all human. Actually, most of you. I fell for... Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing being a cute little bean like that? Making me blush. Shook. Yeah, that's quite the fall. I don't like that. Not the cute flirting. That I did like, but I didn't like what I was doing with the tree. I'm actually gonna cover this spot because I feel like I understand what I'm doing. Telling the truth, that's what I'm doing. Ah, cute. Cute. Nice try. Nice try. You're gonna have to wake up early in the morning to catch your grey mouse. Believe in that. It's late. I only stream late. BRB calling the cuteness police. What am I doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm painting. My methods are mysterious. But they are mine. Maybe I'll try to make poached eggs again. Ooh, that'd be nice. So far I've overcooked them and undercooked them. Hey, well, you know what you need. If you want to cook eggs. Um, you need an egg microwave. Oh, yeah, you're coming at me asking what I'm doing, and now I'm asking you the same thing. Oh, I thought you were suspicious of me for some reason. I was like, I've not done anything wrong. But also notice how I immediately became defensive as well, even though I'm not doing anything wrong. It's because I'm born to fight. I'm born to... What's the word I'm looking for? To elicit a response. A defensive response. Defensive, self-protective response. Ah! I told you I broke all of mine. Oh, right, yeah, of course. You're a fool. You gotta go get a new one. Get an egg microwave. They're the best. I'm gonna be, if I, my first sponsorship is gonna be egg microwaves. Um, I'm taking the boy to the oval and gonna kick a footy around for a bit. That's awesome. Have the best time. Don't kick it too hard. The football, I mean, not the boy. Also, don't kick that. Don't kick him too hard either. You know the deal. You know the deal. I'll always win our fights. Oh no. The only thing Greymass is fighting is the allegations. Why would you say that? I don't have any. What allegations? What baseless slander. Absolutely baseless, this slander. Remember from when you hit me? I didn't hit you. I don't hit people. Hit you? What the hell? Y'all throwing me under the bus with baseless accusations. I can't even reach you. How could I hit you? I can't even reach you. You're that far beneath me. Yeah, you said since I was a dragon it was fine. What? I don't remember saying that. Sounds like slander. This sounds like slander. Sounds like classic slander by the slander Rafe. Slandermander. Like salamander, but for slander. You can't say that. That is not appropriate. That is completely inappropriate. Hey, whoa, hey, that's not appropriate. I just did. Well, sounds like someone's gonna have to go sit in the naughty corner. Gotta go sit in the icebox. I know it's timeout corner, isn't it? For hockey players? Yeah. Gonna have to pop you in the little icebox. Them's the rules. It's gonna take me there, you? Probably. Probably, yeah. Gonna have to do it. Good luck. Ding. Ding. I don't need luck. I got the power of anime on my side. Anime and a good leg workout routine. Got the calves of a Greek god. Now, do we want that to be curved in such a way like that? Yeah! As a tiny mouse, you won't be able to lift even one of my claws? I think I could. You may be a 9-foot dino, but you are liftable. That is for true. Pick your god wisely. You know my beef. Aphrodite. No, it'd be Hermes, because Hermes is running all the time. What a silly threat. Living in Delululand. Well, you're gonna be living in the palm of my hand because I'll be lifting you. Be lifting you easy too. Wrong? What do you mean wrong god? Hermes? What do you mean? What are you angry about? Hermes is the god is the god who runs. Sounds like you got the wrong god. Well, I can't wait to see you try it. You'll see. You won't have to see me try. You'll see me do. I also have beef with him because of Percy Jackson. Well, but you get the context, right? You get the context, right? Context doesn't care about your history with the gods. Yes, yes, exactly. You get the context. It's the best example. Whether or not you like Hermes or not. It's the best. No, I'm too big. Nah. Nothing. I'll lift it. I lift. I lift easy. Hey, Charis. How you doing, Charis? Okay, time to wander around looking for food. I hope you find it. Hope you find it, Rafe. Charis. How you doing, Chris? Chris. I'm just saying Chris over and over again now. Just repeatedly saying Chris. Until I see words from the man himself. You're. What? Cheerleader has arrived. Yes. It appears so. You were. No. No. Sickening. That's madness. That's actually crazy. How could you do that to me? I'm on my phone and it lives its own life. No, you use the right yaw. Chris is being a goober. No, it's your, not you are. Yeah. Confused. So confused. All of a sudden. No. It's fine. Angie Dino. What are you angry? What are you angrying about? What are you so angry for? I ain't done nothing. I ain't done nothing. I've been nothing but the most well behaved little mouse possible. I've been the goodest little bean possible. Okay, there we go. That's pretty cool. That looks pretty wicked. We're making progress. Progress. Wow, I pronounced that really wrong. Progress. Yeah, progress. I'm under progress. As if I'm trying to say distress. I am in terrible progress. Many reasons, like how dare you be so far away. I'm just shrugging. I'm just shrugging. We're gonna control of that. Progress. Yeah, exactly. I'm making progress. I need to design the rest of the town, but I think I'm gonna like for now I'm actually gonna go backwards and go out to the landscape a little bit more. To come back in, essentially. Because we need to draw houses and stuff like that, but I'm going to just work on a little bit of extra detail for the outer area before I work on the like the nitty gritty details of the inner space. You know what I'm saying? I thought you were saying Peugeot, Piergios. Yeah, so SMH, like, if you can believe it, I always think my brain instantly goes to it means that it's smudging my head. Does it mean so much hate or something like that? Because my brain instantly either goes so much hate or pierogi. Oh, pierogi. Shake my head. Oh, that's what it means. Well, my brain thinks it's schmunching my head. So there's schmumption wrong with my head. If that's what I think it is. Also, I'm not working today, so I can be here for a long time. Yippee! Wahey! Y'all hear that? It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day then. Hell yeah. Gonna be a good, artful day. Pierogies are filled dumplings. They're so yummy. I know what pierogies are. I just don't know how to pronounce them when I see them written, which is a problem I have with a lot of things. Good. Good. I know what it is. I just don't know how to pronounce it when presented with the word. Like, you know, there were people who pronounced who until they found out that Hermione was pronounced it wasn't pronounced Hermione. Um, I wasn't one of those people. I was one of the people who pronounced her name Hermione. This is not an actual admission of anything because I didn't actually do that, but I thought it would be funny. Smoothing out some of this snow. I got into a fight with my cousin because he was convinced Snape was pronounced Snap when we were kids. It's Severus Snap. Harry Potter, desire Severus Snap. That doesn't make sense to me, no. He was the only character I liked, and I was very passionate about it. You only liked Snape? That's wild. I mean, to be fair, Alan Rickman was fantastic as Snape, so I can respect that. It's a funny story, actually. Yeah. So, as in like the Snap thing, as in like, or you loving Snape, you being a Snape fan. Not as funny as this stream. Oh, you Frosty. Oh, look at this freaking boogler. How you doing? How is you, uh, McFrostio? Let me get back to my PC and type it in there. Fair enough. Did you find food though, Rafe? You can't return to your PC unless you found food. I'm making sausages. Yo, that's wicked. How we all doing? Surviving. Chat's being mean to me as always. You know how it is. You get it. My dear friend Frosty also bullied relentlessly in his chat. He gets it. Everybody just waving to each other. So cute. Such a cute little thing. I also gotta do little outlines for everything, but I'll do that on a different layer just because I feel like that's gonna be fiddly. Anyway, I'm not getting comfy. I just want to tell the story. Okay, fair enough. Trying to survive Grey being a goober and stuck in Delulu land. That's my entire stream appeal, is that I'm a goober stuck in Delulu land. I'm so deep in Delulu land that I'm Royan Goosling. Not Ryan Gosling. I'm the knockoff Ryan Gosling. Ruyan Goosling. More like Grey Lulu. Damn. Brutal. He's doing it too! Frosty being the big bully. Classic. y'all are goobers. Y'all are absolute goobers. The first book came out when I was in the 4th grade and my cousin showed it to me and I told her I don't want to read about some nerd in magic school. Then my teacher read it to us and I got even more mad because I hated books back then. Damn. Aphrodite, Hermes, books. It's madness. You said I was a dingus. You are a dingus. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, you a dingus. Like the Harry Potter books, you're Mundingus. Like Mundungus, or whatever the guy's name was, but Dingus, the Dingus version. But a cute Dingus, of course. When we got to the scene where Snape looked at Harry and said Harry's scar and at Harry and Harry's scar started hurting, I was like, okay, this is the guy then. Fair enough. I'm winging an attempt at Karen. Ooh! No, it's gonna work. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Frosty. Believe. Just believe that it'll work and it will. Don't you worry. Caramelized onions. Very good. Squishy! Yo! It's squishy! It can't be a goober and a dingus. Yes, you can. And yet somehow you managed to do it. Aquadial, hello. Let me just give you a thank you for the shout out, giving the shout out, Rathy. Welcome in, Squishy. What were you doing? It's so nice to see you. It's been a while. It's so nice. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So lovely to see ya. What were you getting up to? Obviously, I liked him more as the story progressed for not Harry hate reasons. Oh, okay, that's fair. You didn't just hate on Harry. That I can accept. So I feel welcome in. I have been well, thank you. I hope you have been doing real well. Hope you've been doing real good. I've seen that you've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds. I hope you've been having the bestest of times with it, because looks like you're smashing it out. You're playing Monster Hunter Wilds and cooking. Yeah, I could have guessed. I could have guessed. That's awesome. I love to hear it. What were you cooking as well, out of curiosity? We're just doing some background painting right now. So please feel free to hop on into the soup and get comfy, because this stream is going to be very, very chill. Wilds is amazing. Yeah. I've been having fun time. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear it. My computer currently can't run it, but if it could, I'd be playing the absolute heck out of Monster Hunter. Um, so my only hope is that everybody's having a really good time, and I'll live happily and vicariously through everyone else enjoying it for now, until I can get my new gaming PC. But I gotta get a few more commissions done before then, so it's a work around. Soon I will. I will, yeah. I will eventually, and it'll all come together. Today's menu: stir-fried buttered mushrooms, and cauliflower and aglio olio. Ooh, that all sounds fantastic. I have a big um like love and bias towards mushrooms. I love mushrooms in cooking. I love foraging for mushrooms out in the wild. So you got me. You got me there. And garlic and oil based pasta. Amazing. You're falling asleep. Oh, sleep well, Rat Queen. Thank you so much for your raid. It was lovely to catch you. Now sleep very, very well, please. Take care of yourself, and I will see you when I see you next. Oh, soon I will, and then you're mine. Oh, I will have a teammate. I will have an eternal teammate, which is good, because I need that. I need someone to help catch me up. Sleep well. Have a good rest. Wake up well rested. And then kick tomorrow's butt. Do I put those in? I might leave that for now. I'll get around to it. But I do like the extra kind of texturing on the grass, because I'm just a big fan of the Breath of the Wild kind of soft, fluffy, or painted kind of grass. I'll take good care of you. I don't doubt it. I feel like I'm gonna be very safe against the monsters with Stone Cold Killer, Wrathy there. I caved and went with the nugs. That's fair enough. Well, then you've earned those nugs because you've put in the extra effort to make them happen. Now I gotta wait till it hits an internal temperature of 165. Fair. Good luck. Good luck. I'm sure it will reach that soon. I'm sure you won't have to wait too long. Well, Grey, did you unprawn? Yeah, I'm a mouse. I'm not prawned. I'm a mouse. Nervously, eyes darting left to right. I'm gonna hydrate as well, just on top of that. Did I unrat? I'm a mouse. Oh, thank you, EXO. I really appreciate it. I've been working at trying to use more like vibrancy and make the colors more like pop a little bit more. I looked at a previous chapter and it's so much brighter in this. I like it a lot. Also lovely to see you, EXO. It's very I hope you are doing well. I am Rathy, mother of Rathians and Rathalos. Oh yeah, of course. And Wraiths as well, as it seems. I did unrat because I am a mouse. I could not be both. The pasta does sound yummy. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh, I got a soft spot for pastas. So anytime I see people have made pasta, I'm jealous. Can you tell them in the form of a knock knock joke? I struggle to guess. You know what? I like that. I like that a lot. Rafe is adopted but equally as loved. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Knock knock. I really hope that this has like just doesn't have the format of a knock knock joke. I really hope, because that'd be amazing. I never started working on those character domains. Amazing. Yeah. I've had no, absolutely no, like knock knock to it. I loved it. Ah, yes, the menu log delivery. I was. Wait, what? What? Oh, oh, who's there in the menu log? I was gonna go. I was gonna go formula, but couldn't do it. Had to give Gray a win. What? Wait, how did it all of a sudden become ragged on me? What have I done to you lot to deserve the the cheekiness? Oh wait, I brought y'all in here. That's what I did to deserve such cheekiness. Stole my credit card to buy cake. Yeah, but that's kind of the cost of befriending someone like me. I told you I was gonna do it. When you enter the chat room, it says be nice to each other, be respectful, no offensive humor or chats or things like that, and I may steal your credit card. It's there. It's all there in the terms of service. I warned you. You may have just forgotten. And that's on you. I don't want to actually I'm going to pause that there. I don't want to gaslight you. See, that's the issue. Be nice to each other, but don't be nice to Gray. That's I'm an other. I am an other of the each. I deserve to be treated nicely. Need to boost his ego more. I don't think a lot of anything y'all could do could disrupt my ego. I've got a pretty big ego. Frosty knows this firsthand, of course, but also additionally, I don't know, I just have it pretty good. Didn't express it in words. I was really keen for my knock knock joke. Poor Frosty. Frosty loves a good knock knock joke. And a good riddle. Sometimes when I visit Frosty, I just give him a riddle and then I leave again. So that the riddle is never answered. Because I don't respond to his messages asking about riddles. Change the subject. Goth Ratchet above our grey moo. Hot diggity damn. Is that. What a silly sausage. I love your upbeat attitude, Frosty. It's like a bright star in a world full of darkness. Dark shadows. I really should have just magic wanded this space. Just do that, because then also I can fill in this space. His vibe is great, that's why I leave you for Sans Day. Sans Day is worth it though. I respect it. I'm not how could I ever be mad, you know? How could I ever be mad about something like that? Sans Day is important. Frosty got a good vibe. I met Frosty first through his streams after being told about him from Nex. And then I was like, I like this guy. I like this guy. This guy's pretty good. Then I met him in person and it ruined it for me. That's not true. I'm joking. Worry not. The thing that sealed the deal for Nex is seeing me stream. Oh, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. It proves it. It proves you are who you say you are, you know? Frosty's very genuine, you know? Wow, don't wow. It was a joke. It was a Christmas joke. My Twitch has been bringing nothing but W's. Grey being too wholesome. Well, you know, you deserve compliments, you know? Every now and then. Not too many to make you big-headed, of course, but like, you know. I like the cut of Frosty's jib, you know? You know? It's literally March, the butt end of March. I know, right? Where's the year going? I love getting my gift early. Feel like there's something on the horizon. There is. We know, because I can't just give out compliments, you know? Can't just always give out compliments. Gotta give a bit of zest. Bit of zest, you know? A little bit of zest every now and then. Haha, but yes, exactly, Chris. Go, just fill that in with a little bit of color and a little bit of just stuff going on, you know? Just throw some things in and have the world be vibrant and full of life. Gonna do a bit of Japanese like inspired signage as well with those like long tall signs and things like that. I can't make a joke about the year going by too fast until August when I'll make the joke and wish people a happy new year. That's good. That's fair. Yeah, gotta span that stuff out. Gotta, you gotta be a little bit. That's what I'm looking for. It's not a sprint, you know. It's a marathon. You would be a butt. Nice. Yeah, Chris would. Chris is a bit of a. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna pile on like a bully, like a little bully's assistant, you know. You know, where there's always one kid who's like not the main bully, but is like the bully's little weasel. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be Frosty's little bully weasel. That's not. Make that slightly darker. Define it. Got him high fives in chat. Feel like August is the latest I can go to come off the most unhinged. I guess so. Yeah. Oh, like Lil Jerry. Lil Jerry. Who the heck is Lil Jerry? I don't understand this reference. Oh, the like bully. I'm more of a chess guy. Oh, chest. Oh, he's from the Adventure Zone. I can't remember Little Jerry too well, but now I get where you're coming from. Yeah, just like a little bully, like a little bully kid, who's not the main bully, but is like there to like egg on the main bully. They're the worst. They're the ones I almost like dislike them more than the actual bully in media, if I'm being real. I'm like these heckin' weasels. And then they usually get like, punched or whatever in the movies. I think that's probably good enough, right? We got to start adding in roofs and stuff. I don't remember if he actually got shown in the comics. I can't remember. I need to read the comics again. I realized that my local bookstore does actually sell Adventure Zone, so I should be grabbing them because I enjoyed them. I enjoyed the comics, and it's research. I can get that written off on tax, right? Because I make comics, so surely I can get it. Um, is that how it works? As a comic artist, do I get to write it off on tax because buying comic books I could just write them off on tax? He used basic NPC tokens for him and a couple other characters from the arc, so I assume just Marvy showed up. I love running this campaign. Oh, so sweet. Surely it's work-based research. That's what. Well, here's the thing. I was joking, but now I actually am thinking more, um, more generally. Stimkey, what the? Actually, Exo, you would probably know better than me, right? Is it okay tax-wise? I'm now actually curious. Is it like it's next talking? I suspected as much. Cause I knew because I feel like Frosty could come up with something a little bit more imaginative. If you know what I mean? No offense, next, but you know, it's not exactly Mozart, in terms of insults. Yeah. If I bought just a bunch of comic books and I'm like, it's research, it's work-based research. Can I get that written up for tax? Or would I have to really specify that I'm a comic artist? Would be best to ask a tax man, but I don't know. Oh, Lumen. Lumen. He's gotten me on tax reasons plenty of times. So maybe I could ask him. Hey, Lumen, is it taxably alright? Is it taxonomically okay? And I use terms like taxonomically and things like that to really, like, sound like I know what I'm talking about. Uh, Sorry, did you say something to me and ad just played? I missed what you said. Oh no, EXO. I was gonna say you probably know better than me about comic like um technicalities, not technicalities. Like the legalese and business side of comic-y stuff. You probably know far better than me, right? So if you say so, I believe you. Um, Trying to remember the layout of this town as well. While I paint it in now. Sure, not really, but if I bought a comic book, I would say it's a work expense. Okay, well, I trust you. I trust you, so I think I didn't catch that. Could you repeat? No, I trust EXO. I trust EXO to be like, to. If EXO does it, then I do it. Or I would feel safe doing it. That's not going to hold up in court, pal. No! No! It's not. Exo Comics told me it was okay. Surely that's alright. And they'll be like, nah, that ain't good enough. Look, watch Gray get in trouble with taxes. Honestly, I would feel so bad. Like, I'd feel so unhappy if that were, like, if I actually did, like, just go headlong into tax troubles because I was being a dingus. Exo who? Exo Comics. I'll deny everything. No! My alibi. My perfect alibi. No! Ah! Also, just as a little, like, tiny little shout out, please go check out Exo Comics. Um, their work is fantastic. They're an incredible comic artist, an absolute inspiration. And you recently, if you would like to plug yourself, or do a little bit of promotion, please feel free to do so, because you have a new comic out, or a new little like comic graphic novel book. Um, has come out. Detective Beans, if I remember correctly. I've been seeing it so often, but I'm so bad with names. Frosty's making din. Ah, okay, you're now Frosty. Interesting. Yes, if you want to see some fantastic comics, like single page comics and things like that, please make sure to check out Exo Comics because Exo, fantastic. And my second Detective Beans, yeah. So keep an eye out for that, everybody. Keep an eye out for the second edition of Detective Beans because it is EXO's art style is so adorable and so wonderful. If you are following me, if you're watching my comic progress, you should definitely keep yourself posted on EXO's as well because incredible, such wonderfully wholesome stuff. Actually, working on my third book right now. It's nice watching you work and working along too. Hey, I'm glad I could help in some capacity. That's so wonderful to hear. I will be keeping an eye out for it. Um, because yeah, your style and your humor is so sweet and wholesome. I love seeing your little like single page comic updates and the little like jokes and stuff that you have. It's all really wholesome. So I love seeing it. Love seeing them pop up on my feed. And I'm sure you wanted to like just chill out and vibe, of course, but I had to give you your praise, give you your dues because you're great, you know. Wait, hold on. Let me go catch up because I just saw Rafe say gross. um, the breading is gritty and gross. It's falling off the chicken. I hate trying to work with raw chicken too. Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that, Rafe. That's awful. Are you guys strictly online, or do you do paper copies at all? If that's even a thing anymore. I think EXO. You correct me because you'll know far better than me. But EXO has physical copies. If you would like to drop a link, EXO, please feel free to do so as well for any of your socials or where people can keep an eye on your work or anything like that. It is. I'm working on real physical books. There you go. There you go. Keep an eye out because they're great. They're all super cute, and I love seeing them. I look at them when I'm like waiting in line for stuff. Heading off for dinner. Have a good stream. Thank you. Have a good dinner. Eat well, eat heartily, and see you when I see you next. Night night. My day ones will know who this is. There have been references to this guy everywhere, at least in the populated areas, of course. And it's like that smiley face in Vegas. Yeah, it's like that. No, this is an actual. This is a thing that we came up with during chapter one. Will I be printing my comics into books when they're done? I'd like to. I would love to. I'd love to work. I'd love to make physical copies of this comic for sure. Um, it's gonna be a while. Like that, I have no illusion. It's gonna take a while. But I was thinking of probably printing physical copies of each volume as they come out, and so then people can like get like a nice chunky coffee table book, um, while they wait for the next ones, and then they also have plenty to kind of read and catch up on. But we're not putting ifs into the air for it. So oh, all right. Sorry, we are. We will be doing this. It's certain. So neat. That's awesome. Oh, thank you. I think it is like kind of my dream to see this become an actual printed thing for sure. But it's gonna take a while to even finish like the first volume, so I'm more than happy to wait to see that happen. But it is definitely part of the plan. And I will weep when it exists, when the first like volume exists as as a comic, an actual comic book. I will weep with happiness. When you do it, I definitely want to buy them. Oh yeah, I think I've already had like a bunch of orders come in, or like you know, not tentative, preemptive. Like I will be buying that. I will be buying that comic. Like just so you know, Grey Mouse, it will be my property one day. Yeah, and that has been such a sweet thing to have as well. People being like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be buying it." I've had people also like in my work tell me once it's a physical printed version, I will be coming to you for a autograph, and I'm like, "That's too much. You're making me blush," and I get all red, and I'm like, "Oh." When I get one of my books finished, I want to do a booth at an anime convention and sell copies of it. That'd be cool. That'd definitely be cool. It's him. It's him. Danger has found its way to Kaitiaki, the main villain of the series. He's here. Beat Ratchet to town. Nah, with plushies of the characters. Ooh, that too, yeah, that would be incredible. Plushies? Oh, a Ratchet plushie? Crazy. Oh, spoilers, sorry. Sorry, yeah, spoilers. Yes, this is definitely the villain. I mean, spoilers. This is definitely a spoiler. There you go. The big bad enemy guy. At last, I see him. It's the custard boy from Adventure Time. It's Custard Boy! Or was he Wax? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember him. We might do a few layers of these houses just to give the illusion of depth a bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember. I don't remember either. There was a whole arc where he stole the kingdom from P-Bubs, and I was too busy being hyped for Bubline. Oh, to care about him. That's fair. You know what? We all have our focuses. Um, when we watch a show, right? We all have the things that we want to see and find out about. Do I lighten it? Yes, yes, lighten it. The nice, bright, and vibrant Timberstone. As we see Timberstone East? Yeah, this is Timberstone East. Timberstone West is the chips, where Ratchet's uncle lives. And I might put in some battlements of some form. But also like I love doing this kind of painting detail, but then I also have to remind myself that it looks like it's that visible. as well. It's tiny. It's tiny, practically invisible. And just kind of there for the set dressing. Just to give the space depth. Or at least an illusion of it. Yeah, and that's more than enough as well. If I really need to, I can add some shaded, like shadow versions, but it's really not necessary. But I love me some detail. Oh, shoot. Don't need that anymore. Yeah. So there we go, Timberstone. Yeah. Yeah. So we're kind of close to being done on that, but we still have like a few tiny little details to add in, and then I need to add in a circus being put up in this like left hand corner. Because it's plot relevant. Spoilers. There's a circus that's plot relevant. Oh, that is actually a spoiler. Apologies, everybody. Spoiled. If you would like to send angry letters, send them to Greymouse at 4 Exeter Gardens, Hyde Park. You're plot relevant. Thank you. I technically am. Yeah, technically I am plot relevant because without me the plot doesn't progress. So you have a point, weirdly enough. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Want to hear something creepy? Yes, as long as it's not my face. If it is, Pops, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, we need to get the tone. That's definitely not right. That's definitely not right. Something about it, I seem to just enjoy drawing tents. Just for some reason, I like drawing tents. It's intense. I know, I'll show myself out. Terrible joke. Grey Mouse travesty. But I did it so that beat Rafe to it. Rafe to the punch. I get to tell one terrible joke every so often. Doesn't always have to be Rafe. So we live in the woods, and the last night I had my window open and heard this loud scream. Some animal. Could have been a wild house cat. We have a lot of those around here. My dog was scared and I closed my window. Oh, Jesus. That is pretty creepy. I Thanks for the reminder. I forgot to lock my door. Rafe, lock your dang door. That's very unnerving. I always lock my door. I'm very like nervous about stuff like that. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta go lock my door. Yeah, yeah. If you're home by yourself, lock your door. You do not wish to be murdered by the snail man or whatever horrible cryptid lurks within your neighborhood. Miri! Hello, Miri. How you doing? It's so lovely to see you. It took me a moment because both you and Rafe have red lettering, so I thought Rafe just got excited for no reason, and I was like, ah, nice. How you doing? It's so nice to see you. How have you been? I have a doorbell camera, I'm probably fine, but what if you check your doorbell camera and there's just this like slender, pale man with no face staring at it? The old Rafe swap. Yeah, the old Rafe swap. The old classic Rafe swap. Can never be certain if it's Rafe or Miri. How you been? You been productive? You better have been productive, otherwise you're gonna get an angy mouse. Um, how's kiln business? Is business booming? Is the kiln booming? I've been excellent. Hell yeah, I love to hear that. That has made my day. The kiln is booming. Yeah! Switch the game to a $20 mode and give Slenderman his $20. Ah, fair. Um, you should give her an Angie mouse anyway. That's true. I should give you an Angie mouse. I'm so mad. I'm so mad that you doing so well, doing so happy. Gah. I do like Angie mouse. Yeah, that's for Miri. There you go, Miri. For you. Yeah, a little cheeky Angie mouse. Free Angie? Yeah, free Angie. I actually probably should put the circus tent like here. So mage. You're gonna have to do that for yourself, Miri, as well. An Angie Miri redeem, where you just get angry at your chat for no reason. Someone redeems it, then you find some random obscure thing to get angry at them for. It's my favorite thing to do. Just get wildly like angry. I can match you Angie Crow. Hey, Angie Crow is just as good. Just as good. You should, yeah, just have a redeem that says Angie Miri, and people will be like, "What the hell's this?" Don't tell anyone what it is. Don't provide like a bio on what it is or anything like that. Just have it there, and then someone will earn it, and then you just spend the like 5 minutes of the stream just angry, and like almost like you can't be talked down kind of angry. My angry is angry crying, but it doesn't have too much emotion to it. Oh, okay. I kind of get that. I feel like I can't like genuinely get angry without tears welling up in my eyes. And that sucks. That feels really rough. I have to save up for Angie Mouse. I need to program something in Angie Mouse, but I haven't done it yet. So it won't matter for a while, but it will at some point. There's something you can do and mix it up, which I think will be hilarious. Oh, save up for your Angie Mouse. For your Twitch model. Yeah. Oh yeah, every Twitch model needs an Angie, like an Angie face. That's for sure. It's so good. Just an angry expression, even if you're not someone who gets particularly angry like me. It's still very funny. Oh, I'm so mad. You know, when I'm angry IRL, I do that thing where I bend over and make a loud frustrated noise. Yeah, I get that. I can respect that. When I'm angry, like my throat hurts, and I've not been shouting, and that really sucks. It's like I feel like I can never, like I dislike confrontation, in part like because anytime I'm angry, my throat just tightens up. And as someone with social anxiety who, like, sometimes when I talk, I feel like I have braces on because I struggle to get words out. So whenever I'm angry and I like my body is physically stopping me from getting words out, it sucks. I hate it. Like I hate the feeling of getting angry for the very reason that my body actively rejects it. You know? Same. Yeah, same. Um, like when creepy guy came in drunk and tried to flirt with me by offering to engage with me in a way I wasn't comfortable with. Yeah, yeah, that's ugh, yucky. Yeah, it's like yeah, my body physically tries to stop me from like letting the anger out in ways that I've seen on television. Yeah, that's yucky. And knowing you, Rafe, you probably handled that situation like a boss, and then when they left, you were just like, oh. Like you let that angy noise out. It's awful. There are people who just suck. Haven't seen him since. Good. Good. Oh, don't, cat. Oh, don't. Hey, cat. Let me give you a quick shout out. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bebo. How you doing? It's a cat raid. Cat raid. Yo, how's everybody doing? How you doing, Bebo? How is everybody? What were you doing? What were you working on? Were you playing video games or were you doing some art? You good? How am I? I'm doing really good. I feel great. I feel very energized to do some painting, like to do some artsy fartsy little paint, like digital painting, and that's what we're doing. You were making art. Ooh, well, if there's anything you would like to share, please do not hesitate. Links are fully allowed. But yeah, art tax. Art tax. If you're comfortable, yeah, of course. We would never force an art tax upon someone. Yeah. Good on you, Pops. If you are not following Cat, you should definitely do it. Cat is a lovely little bean. Deserves all the follows and the well wishes. Because that's what we do here. So we take care of our community. Because our community is great, and we would be nowhere near as happy without them. You know, everybody is a much loved member of the soup. The wider soup family. Okay, the new one not ready, but the one from yesterday I'll link. Awesome. I cannot wait to see it. I have returned with important information. Chicken is a vegetable. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to hear an explanation for that, but first we're gonna look at some amazing art. Because I'm gonna need to vent my concerns and frustrations with some beautiful looking art. Ooh! Oh, yeah! You checking out this checking out this oh, okay. Checking out this image just reminded me that I was lurking in your stream. From like yesterday, I was lurking in your stream. I was like, "Oh, I remember this. Oh, it's because I was there." And I was just like, "Oh, right." Okay, that one too. 1 second. No, I was just like, "Wait a second. This looks familiar. It looks fantastic as well." Um, very very cute. I love the hair. Do you mind if I? Wait, you haven't uploaded that. That's fair enough. Do you mind if I share it on stream? I'll link it next, guy. That's totally fair enough. No rush. You take care of yourself. Share for sure. Hey, let's jump over to share your screen. Punga. Show us the art. Punga. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He has no source. There we go. Look at this. Look at this, guys. It's beautiful. I love the dynamic pose. I love the expressiveness of the pose. The colors are incredible. Just, oh, chef's kiss. And just a really cute little design as well. Just super, super cute. I love the kind of, like, so it's Winx Club based on what I can read of the tags, but it very much does remind me of Sailor Moon as well. Like, very strongly reminds me of Sailor Moon. And I love that. I'm a big Sailor Moon fan. Like, I love the aesthetic of Sailor Moon. So it's super cute, really beautiful color harmony, which also I love to point out, like, your color harmony is fantastic. Everything looks like it belongs. It's so cool. Thank you so much for sharing this, because this is awesome. You're doing just an amazing job. Why aren't you reading? Why aren't you playing Fields of Mystria? It's because I don't got time. I got a 100% Hades 1 and then 100% Hades 2. I got no time for other games. Fields of Mystria? More like feeling like I'm gonna miss that one. I don't know. buy yourself some time. I don't got time to buy. I don't got money to buy myself some time. I'm trying to buy a gaming PC so I can play games with high demand like Fields of Mystria. I would play it, but I just don't have time, Rafe. I apologize. If that was a groaner. You stole my credit card. There's enough on there for a couple hours. Oh, like, I don't know about that. Oh no, I was crying because of the bad joke. Ah, brutal. Well, now I don't want to. Now I don't want to play what you like. Because you're mean. No. I just don't got time. If I can be real with you, I just don't got time. Because also I'm planning on doing like a speedrun event for Hades 1. Grey is now a snail. I am. There's no multiplayer in Fields of Mystria. Well then, sounds like it doesn't appeal to me. No, I'm joking. Um, that's okay. I don't play a lot of games with multiplayer, if I'm being real with you. Um, I don't know if there ever will be. That's okay. Some games don't need multiplayer. Chicken is a vegetable. Oh yes, of course. Sorry. I need to explain that chicken is a vegetable. Anyway, it's not done yet, so you got time for more time. Oh, okay. Well, maybe if I find more time, then I will I will Fields of Mystria it up. Okay, let me just do this bit, and then I'll explain why chicken is a vegetable. Okay, that I'll need to fix that, but that's okay. We'll get back to it. It shows 80% of its DNA with a carrot. Cryo. That's yeah, that's wild. I didn't realize you actually bought a gray splain. Yeah, Cryo's bought a gray splain, so I gotta. It also goes into a salad, therefore a vegetable. I think I have another argument for you. Oh, I'll check that out in a second, cat. Give me a moment. Let me draw a chicken. Sure, no rest. Hey, uploaded it for Bebo. Ooh. Did you say something about seed? When then what is egg? No. Don't worry. I got a point. I got a point that's in your favor. Because I'm not gonna disagree with you. It's not Grey Mouse debates. It's I educate on why a chicken is a vegetable. But that actually I go all your answers, buddy. The buddy sounds weirdly threatening. I don't know why. Go fly home, buddy. I work alone. So we got a chicken. So the thing about chickens that maybe some people don't recognize is that they are vegetables. It's not eating meat if you eat chicken because chickens are not poultry is not meat. It's a vegetable. Because if you look at it this way, we got this chicken. And what's up with chickens? You know? Think about it. They lay eggs. This is my first point, is that Crow is kind of spoiled for me, thank you very much. But chickens lay eggs. Eggs? You ever heard of seeds, my friend? Seeds. I heard they lay legs, yeah. Chickens, they lay eggs. Seeds, vegetables, they lay seeds. And wait, is it fruits have seeds, don't they? Also grow chicken on farm. No, grow. I mean, yes, you are correct. You are correct there. You do grow chicken on farm, and vegetables are grown on farms. Grow vegetable pond farm. But an egg is just the fruiting body of a chicken. Just like many a vegetable. Vegetables also go in a basket. What else goes into a basket? Little hint. It's a chicken. Chickens go in baskets. You know what else goes into soup? Vegetable soup. Guess what else? You know what else is named in a soup? Chicken soup. Easter eggs go in a basket. Eggs. Vegetables. You know what else? What comes from? You know what births an egg? Chickens. And rabbits. Rabbits also vegetables, but it's not the question. That's not the question we had. Chickens also bright and vibrant. You ever heard a chicken make a noise? That's right. You ever thrown a squash into a window pane? Makes the same noise. Chickens are vegetables. Egg sandwich, chicken sandwich. Vegetables can go in sandwiches. Lettuce goes into a sandwich. You know what else goes in? BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato. There's no chicken in that, but there is lettuce and tomato. CLT, chicken, lettuce, tomato. Chicken a vegetable. Chicken is vegan. Chicken has been claimed by Big Meat for years. Now it's time we stand up. Bok bok, more like bok choy. 100% correct, Cryo. You get a gold star. You're starting to see through the veil. Because the truth is out there. And we think about it. What do aliens abduct? That's right, cows. Cows are living things. Living creatures that get abducted by aliens. What else gets abducted by aliens? Farmers. What do these two things have in common? Animals. You know what doesn't get abducted by aliens? Corn. Chickens. Vegetables. You know what else lives? Vegetables. That's a little bit crazy, but you're right, but in the most frustrating way. You know what foxes take? Have you seen Fantastic Mr. Fox? Corn is turned into circles. Now what else is Circe? Circles? Egg. Exactly. You're right, but I'm mad is such a vibe. Hello, Tomcat. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're just explaining that chickens are vegetables. If you've watched Fantastic Mr. Fox, do you remember what he takes? You know what? Two of the items that he steals from the farmers. One of which, flawlessly logical. Yes, I'm ruthlessly logical tonight. He steals chickens. Apple cider. Apple cider is the liquid form of apples. Apples are a fruit. Fruits are bougie vegetables. Ergo, foxes hunt bougie vegetables and chickens. What do they have in common other than foxes? That's right, they're both vegetables. Tomatoes are bougie vegetables? Of course. Of course. Think about it. What's a not bougie vegetable? A carrot. You find them in the dirt. Tomato, where do tomatoes grow? Above the dirt. The humble tomato, humble, maybe, amongst the gentry. However, they do not grow in the ground, they grow above it. You know what else grows above the ground, but also makes contact with dirt from its roots or chicken legs? Little hint in that statement. Chickens. Staple food of countless Italian peasants? Remember the humble onion. The onion. Another vegetable with layers. You know what else has layers? Ogres. You know what also has layers that look more like feathers? Little hint in that. Chickens. I've added chicken carrot to the drawing of cannon mouse. Good. Good. Because it's true. Chickens are vegetables. If you really think about it, sure, you may be flying a little too close to the sun. You know what doesn't fly? Chickens. You know what also doesn't fly? The humble asparagus. A vegetable. Potatoes don't fly. You know what does fly? An apple if you throw it hard enough. That's a fruit. Which of course is a bougie vegetable, but it also doesn't really fly. So it's also not technically a vegetable. Ergo, apples, not a vegetable. Burger King has chicken fries, so there you go. I love that that's like a point at this point in this like madness. That is a point. Great, made me want apple cider. I'm not having fun anymore. Apple cider is delicious. You know what else is delicious? Chicken cider. Because it's a vegetable. Chicken is one of the most, if not the most eaten animal on earth. You know what doctors recommend you to eat? Vegetables. Yeah. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. A vegetable a day keeps death at bay. You know what else would keep death at bay and a doctor? A chicken, if you threw it hard enough. Most vegetables you don't eat outside of the item. Yes, a protective sheath or a protective skin. Don't eat that. Inside the fruit, or not the fruit, the vegetable. Ergo, the chicken. Does your country have non-alcoholic apple cider, or is the term purely used for alcoholic beverage? No, we have non-alcoholic cider as well. Have you seen another? I mean, my final point. Have you ever seen a carrot? This is a hastily drawn carrot, as you can see. You know what a carrot has? Oh, heresy. We also have alcoholic cider. Has these bits. Look familiar? Yeah. Behold, a carrot. You know what else? You know what else before I finish? Look at this carrot. Now look at this. The truth will set you free. Do not be afraid. Chicken. Now turn the carrot into a chicken. I did, as you can see. I be holding a carrot. Well, anyway. With a green top. Oh, yeah, right. Look. It's a chicken. Behold a chicken. Behold a man. We see it, don't you? Do you not see it? Looks like a superhero. Exactly. Super chicken. What? You know what else? You know what else is super? Superfoods. You know what is mostly superfoods? Vegetables. Ergo, super chicken is just a superfood, which is a vegetable. Ergo, chickens, without the super, you remove the super from superfood, it's just food. But you remove the superfood from a vegetable, it's just a vegetable. Ergo, a super chicken without its superness is just a vegetable. I rest my case. Give him life. Give him life in prison. There you go. The court rests. I don't know why I'm now in court. I'm not an animal nor a chicken. Am I a veggie? No, because vegetables are chickens, Pops. Good job, Professor. Class dismissed. Now go out there and go educate the world. As I return to what I was doing. Oh, it is good to teach. It is good to teach. Teaching is its own reward. Hey. go. That looks better. It was a bit squiff at first. It's still a bit squiff, but I can fix it. We're getting close to what I'm looking for in this look. I feel like I really like got to the meat of it, of the point when I talked about alien abduction. Like, I feel like my case was strongest there. You know? You know what I'm saying? I'd like to believe if I was in a courtroom explaining this, the jury would gasp at that point because they're like, "He's right. He's bloody right. The mouse knows his things. He's very wise. Little man. His little brain full of wisdom." Because that's how the juries just talk. If you didn't know. If you're ever on jury duty, you will find one person there with you who will sound like that. It's true, I've been in a courtroom about 600 times and all the juries sound like that. They're like, "Oh, fucking hell, if you didn't know, that's Rafe. The great prosecutor. Loses every case he's been on. Fucking terrible. Very bad at his job." That's what they say, right? They say that. Jesus Christ. It's fucking bad. He's fucking shite. You're like, oh, well, that is also intentional. To be fair to you, to Rafe. For those of you who don't know, Rafe intentionally screws up court cases. For funsies, I think. As a kid, I wanted to be a lawyer so bad. I can respect that. Oh, on prawn. Nay. The horse in the courtroom. Nay. To the point where I'd write up random contracts and make people sign them. Sounds like you're a conman. A conman. I mean, that is technically what lawyers do, to be fair. You are actually not wrong. Can you imagine if it was revealed, like, people found out who I was and it turns out I'm a lawyer? Like, I'm a high-end Australian lawyer. I wouldn't have time for this if I was, but, like, could you imagine? Turns out I'm an ace surgeon. Self-care, Pops. Thank you. I will do that. Give me a cheeky moment while I throw in some cheeky little shadows, and we will be done to care for the self. Care for the humors. Okay, cool. That's good enough. All right. Grey Mouse is actually Miles Edgeworth. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna run through some self-care. With an hour left of tonight's stream, make sure that you stretch out your shoulders, as they're probably, if you're kind of idly sitting and just watching, then you're probably rolling your shoulders in a tense way or rolling your shoulders up quite tensely. Don't want to do that. Or you want to kind of alleviate that. One thing I like to do is that I like to push my shoulder blades back and then roll them up forwards and then back, push them in close. And that usually helps to eliminate some of that neck hump, like neck bump on the back of your neck, if you kind of have been prawning up. The next thing I do is I hydrate. There are more stretches to go, but I'm gonna hydrate now. I usually drink a lot of water in one go, so that by the time the stream ends, I really need to pee. Is this the hot yoga? Yeah. Prepare to get yoged. Next thing you want to do is you're going to stretch out your fingies, because we've been doing some drawing, and as I know, you've all been drawing as well, so you're going to need to stretch your fingies out. My usual go-to is that I will place my hand flat against the table. Either hand. Choose your favorite, because we'll move on to the next one after. But then you just raise your index finger up and down. Just for like 10 reps. Give or take. However many you can do without straining. Also, as a point, do not strain yourself. The idea is that you're kind of just stretching out the muscles in your fingers. Just for a little bit. Just so that they can get nice and limber. And then next we will move on to the middle finger. Same amount. Try and make sure that your other fingers don't lift, because you really want to just be working out the muscles in your fingers, in the one finger you're lifting. Then to your ring finger, this one's not going to raise quite as much if you're a normal human being. If you've got more flexible fingers, then that might raise more, but yeah. And then finally your pinky. We don't deal with the thumb. The thumb remains the weakest ligament on the hand. Not for any particular reason, but because this stretch doesn't work for the thumb. That's why we actually don't do it. And then we move on to the other hand, starting with the pointer finger, lifting up and down. Go for 10. Go for 10 raises. And then middle finger up and down. 10 raises. 10 raisins. Did both hands at the same time and became a god. Be careful. Your body's gonna take a screenshot. Or you might sneeze. If you sneeze, then you lose all your fingers. It's not good. No, you can do them all at once as well. I was merely running through the motions so that I could educate you all on how to do it. And that's it. And then we get back to drawing. We get back to the drawy draw. I only sneeze when the sun is out. Oh, that's true. Yeah. You didn't draw the sun, so I'm in the clear. Oh no, that's too dark. Take that, Rafe. Yeah. There you go. There you go. You sneezing? You sneezing? Sneezes. Yes. Got him. I have the power of the gods. I can draw suns and make people sneeze. Oh, hold on. There we go. I got that photic sneeze reflex from my dad. Damn. So brutal. It's a brutal gift to receive from the patern. Sorry, not fratern. That doesn't make sense. Brother. I like that episode of The Twilight Zone. Wait, is that an episode? Where you get sneeze? Where you get sneeze when you look at the sun? Where you get sneeze when you look at the sun? You know what I meant. I don't have to speak good, you just have to understand me. A kid, oh. Foil hat added to grey snail for the conspiracy. Ooh, that sounds fun. Flip it. Flip it. Color the outside. Make sure that the circus tent looks like it's being put up. Greyspiracy. It's a classic Greyspiracy. That episode where the kid thinks things or says stuff and it comes true. Everyone was scared of him. Oh, interesting. Can't wait for the redeem to unlock. Oh, Angie Mouse. You're gonna be in for one rough surprise eventually. You won't realize it yet, but you'll find out. He would wish them in other cornfield. What? No, Grayspiracy. Oh, Grayspiracy. I don't know what that would even entail. What would even be a Grayspiracy? Oh, into there. He would wish them into the cornfield. Ooh, that's that's a sinister sentence. I'll do it. Yeah, that's a living, breathing timberstone. I like it. What would a Grayspiracy? It's basically a let me gray explain, but you do a conspiracy theory. But I essentially do that with a let me gray explain. What are you talking about? All my gray explains are conspiracy theories, essentially. I know, yeah, exactly. It'd be just making another redeem for something that I already do, which is funny, to be fair. And I would do that, but I don't think it gives you all the best like bang for your buck. I need to figure out how to do a nice looking grass texture. But I should also probably move on to doing some line work as well. I'm just in it for the memes. Fair enough. You know what? I can't blame you for that. That's pretty cash money. Um, okay. That's kind of. I mean, I need to add people as well, but like that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. There are a few small things that I gotta add, but like they're real small things. Do can I? Yeah, I can fill it in. Nice. Tiny little thing off in the distance, of course, of course. And okay, cool. We can see one on this side too. Is that leaning? Kind of. Leaning ever so slightly. That's fine. There we go. Just a tiny little tower off in the distance. That also seems to have wires connecting to each mountain. How peculiar. What could this mean? You don't know. You don't know. That's for sure. Oh, there's an ad running. No one can even hear me talking about this. Oh, wait, no one knows. No one knows what I'm even saying. I mean, Grace giving us bacon bits. Oh, yeah. I always give you bacon bits. Enjoy. You always have some left over from the soup. So, of course, I know. No one will ever believe you, though. No one will ever believe you. This is the kind of thing I'll just be kind of chipping away at fairly regularly, because this is probably the widest shot we'll do in this chapter. Gray sprinkling bacon bits into the soup and me swimming at it to bite at it like a fish. Yeah, it's like your fish food. Essentially, it's like fish food for you. Just feeding the grubbos. Just giving the grubbos their brekkie. And it's just, yeah, just bacon bits. Bacon bits and bits of carrot, because I want you to eat healthy too. You know, bacon bits and bits of chicken. Because chicken, as we've established, is vegetable. There we go. Okay. Anything more I want to add to the exterior? Probably. Is there anything I'm going to add? Dubious. Just add more texture to the grass, because I feel like the grass needs texture. Or just stuff going on, you know. Because I feel like it looks better with just stuff in it. You know, it's not just a single flat color. It's got weird little outliers, little bits chipping out, slipping out. Little bits growing on the path, you know, just even like probably putting some stuff on the path as well. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Because this is quite like high grass. Or at least I'm trying to give the illusion of high grass. And I do like the kind of relatively featureless grass grassiness to it all. Probably need, like, I should have a brush for stuff like this. But then again, I can kind of just hatch. Because it's been years since my brush, like, has been squiggly. So, like, I should just be hatching stuff like this. Because then it just looks like grass. It looks crazy. How cool, how simple that is to make it look cool. To the point where I'm probably actually going to go back through at some point through this chapter and redo the grass just so it looks a little bit more like this. Because this is just... It just looks right. It just, like, the side, like, fluffing it up. It's how I assume like fur should really look as well. I just gotta figure out how to fill the inside of the grass, unless that's good enough. Maybe I give it some light. Yeah. Oh man, it looks cool. If I add shadows, then I just add um, grass around it, like grass texturing, like this. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning stuff. My brain is expanding. Whoa, it's grass. Yeah! Me getting genuinely excited about grass texturing and how it's actually working out for me. I'm like, yeah! Like, actually genuinely getting excited as well. Like, I'm not even joking, everybody. I'm actually really happy and excited that grass is working for me. That sounds dubious saying it like that. I'm really happy that grass is working for me. I know how to do grass in a kind of painterly Legend of Zelda esque style. That sounds less dubious for sure. Not dubious, but definitely less dubious. Oh, that's actually awesome. That makes me so happy. And like vary it every so often. That's like me last week. My boss told me she had a new mop head replacement. Hey, nice. I'm really happy that this is what like it's clicked for me. I might add like some color and stuff, some like wild flowers and things like that. But like, it looks so cool. Just making this like alteration makes the grass look fluffy, and it makes me so happy. Well, this week is really bad. Oh, but new mop heads. That's great. That's got to be a plus. Must not remember. Must not remember how to do this. Must not forget how to do this because this is awesome. And I'll probably need to find ways of doing this in later parts of the chapter where we're just in less grassland and more city, or not city but township, because it's like you can see where I sort of slightly grasped it and got an idea of it in like the slight small little brushwork that I've done, but then now that it's actually like clicked for me, everything has changed. Yeah, and because I really want to make the rough line work essentially. So having this actually work out in my favor is awesome. Because then it just means that I have just another way of painting grass, and I've always wanted to paint grass in this way. It just makes me happy, you know. Basically, it's hit or miss. If we get a good one, a company delivers them to us and picks them up when they need cleaning, mop heads, and a few other bits. But this time around, they sent it's this mop head that's just like so thin. I have to take extra time mopping. Oh god, the heavy ones are the good ones. That makes sense. That tracks to me. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's annoying. But yeah, I think I was talking about this in the previous stream where I'm just like until it until something actively works for me in like as in until I actually do something in practice and it works, I won't grasp a concept artistically. So I'm like, I'm not a visual learner. I'm not a like theoretical learner. Like I don't learn through someone telling me something. If you tell me to do something, or if you tell me the instructions of doing something, I'm not going to get it. Even if you show me how to do it, I need to do it myself to actually truly understand it. So if you give me a task, do not, I mean, show me how to do it, sure. Tell me how to do it, also sure. But like, also let me do it. Let me do it myself. And I seem to have much better luck that way. Yeah, you did say that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm now like I'm showing it like proof of concept, the grass. Proof of concept, this grass that I can now draw this way. That looks dope. I can do it because I learned my way. I used the Grummy method, where I just drew it without any kind of fear of doing it wrong, and then I got it eventually. It took me a few tries, and that's why I'm going back. I'll go back to my previous pages and redo the grass just because I am much happier with this way than I am with the way I settled on. It also gives me a better understanding of shadows as well, and how shadows work on like in like a field like this one. How much time do we have? We have time. All right. Ah, we go grass. We go grass, and I'm happy about how it looks. Like it looks like an actual open field. I need to do more, but that's a really good start. Like that's a really good start on the grass. And if I just like chuck a few wildflowers here and there, like impossible to see, but they're these little dots. I want to roll around that grass. That is the goal. That's maybe the best compliment I could receive about this grass. Very happy that you feel that way. We'll add more flowers with a bit more color as well, but like just to kind of get us started, we'll start with these white ones. Set of like kind of set a precedent. It's good looking grass, but it looks best around the shadows. So I just need to figure out how to implement shadows or the shadow kind of scape where there is nothing casting a shadow. If you get what I mean. I mean that does add so much more to this space as well, which does feel really good. Feels very rewarding to see it just look right. Like there's nothing in my mind more rewarding than having your style or the style you want to you were like the style you were inspired by for things slowly shine through in your own work. Like something about that just feels so rewarding. And I'm like I've been talking about it for ages, but the Breath of the Wild grass art style has influenced me so heavily. And then seeing it actually start to look like that, not like exactly like that. Like I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. But it's like to see it look that way, this way, even now is feels so good. Like, feels so rewarding. All this practice and all this time has become has been evidently paying off. Could probably get like a fur brush that looked similar to this, and then start like doing that. But also, it doesn't give it like the direction that I like. So we'll find a way. But yeah, this is going to be used as like the reference piece for anytime I draw grass going forward. Just hatch it. And it'll work like an egg. Like a chicken seed. Oh. And then this grass by comparison looks ugh. It's like, as you can see, like with the previous grass, it's like I've almost got the concept, but I just haven't. Like I'm just off. Just totally okay. It's part of growing as an artist. You know, it's like you recognize where you've may have made missteps, or you've gotten close to the progress that you wanted. You just need just a little bit further, and then you're there. That's okay. If you recognize it, then you're just gonna be able to jump forward even more so, which is a good feeling. Probably just zigzag it when it's those kinds of outlines. That looks so cool. That looks wicked. Very happy with that. Can't deny it. I am very happy with that. Happy with that look. Got about 30 minutes left, so I guess the next parts of the detail will become the bush, the bush of the trees of the bush. You know what I'm talking about. But then also outlines, and I'll need to start adding in outlines as well. It's been 30 minutes. I gotta hydrate. Oh my goodness. I will do. Hydrate, and then I'll do some things. Now, the thing is, with my trees, I actually do have a tree brush that I am slowly but surely using. To fill in the space. And oh, didn't mean to do that. And then just softly go over the edges in it too, just to give the tree realistic lumps and bumps. Or slightly more realistic lumps and bumps with the rest of the tree. Fill out the light and shade where it belongs. Yeah, nice. Kind of looks a bit like a bee's nest a little bit, but that's kind of to be expected. Oh, that's too big. Fill it in. Don't touch my grass. My sweet grass. Sweet, good looking grass. Should actually probably make a decision on where the light is coming from as well. In this sense. That kind of looks like a brain. That's cool though. But yeah, that's more. Oh, shit. Oh, I've just realized this looks. Yeah, this I'm gonna have to do very carefully, but for myself, on my own, without the aid of the magic wand tool. Because this is the same, very similar color to the rest of the grass, so just have to work at it on my own. But yeah, I do like just a slightly more brush resembling tree. So I've made this brush myself, which I do feel happy with as well. It looks slightly more along what I was going for. Oh shit. And gets that heavier detail in that I love, without me having to do it. So it's made my life slightly easier as someone who loves to add in texture and detail into everything. I like that I don't have to constantly do it. This stuff. Or that I don't have to draw in each leaf like individually. That would be insane. That's why I'm thinking about making a grass brush, but I also kind of like doing that right now. While it's still rewarding to do it, I just want to keep doing it. Like, while it feels like I'm getting a big win for being able to draw grass, I keep doing it. Yeah, leave it for a minute. Yeah, exactly. I'll start doing it once. I'm like, okay, cool. I've had my time. I've had my time drawing the blades of grass. I'll now just make a brush that does what I do. But we'll probably do it better as well because then there's more uniform. Oh, well, actually, don't necessarily need the uniformity, but like, just then I can get more done quickly. Nice grass. Thank you, Cryo. I needed that. I feel very proud of it. It's good looking grass. I feel very happy. I feel very happy with it, yes. Can you tell? Yes, because I've been talking about the grass for 10 minutes now. Wait. Oh, a minute? Oh no, you're gonna wait a minute and be like, okay, time to make a brush. I see through your joke. Yeah, because with this brush, I can kind of just focus on where the light is coming from and direct the colors in that way, and then I just have to focus on shading then with these bushes as opposed to um just getting a tree that looks normal. Oh no, I was waiting for Cryo to follow up with something mean. Oh, we know Cryo too well at this point that we're now like flinching, flinching at Cryo, a compliment from Cryo. But you know what? Even if it proves to be my downfall, I, I believe in Cryo. I believe Cryo says nice things. He gives compliments when they're due. You focus on grass so much. What? That doesn't feel like a insult. I was willing to give you the benefit, considering I drew you as a snail in my book. Well, that's kind of cute. I like snails. Snails are lovely. Like an hour ago. I like snails. If I wasn't Grey Mouse, I'd be Snail Mouse. I mean, Grey Snail. Does that make sense? Make sense? Does that make more sense? I don't know. I'd be Grey Snail. I feel like I need one more thing to finish this drawing. Oh yeah. What do you need? I feel like I'd be happy as a snail. I'd be a happy little snail. I feel like I'd feel less rage in my heart. Like, I've been joking about this with one of my friends, but I'm like, I love the idea that I just have this unbridled rage for no particular reason. So I'm just like, I like to pretend or imagine or present this joke that I have anger issues. I got a good grey face, carrot chicken, and nice grass. Oh, okay. But I like this idea that I'm just like, I got anger issues. Got violent anger issues. But I take my anger out on my Roomba. I don't know. We barely ever see angry mouse. Yeah, it's true because I'm not actually angry. It's because I'm not actually ever angry. It's part of the joke because I'm actually a very chill individual. Could probably just leave it like, oh, but I kind of like that. Like it that way. There we go. Yeah. I wish I knew I was making you a snail before I drew you eyes, and I could have made them eye stalks. Ah, yeah, fair. But even like a non-eye stalked snail is cute. Oh, I also have a tinfoil hat on you for chicken is vegetable conspiracy. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fitting. That's very fitting. Oh man, I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to work, but tomorrow's work day is no meetings, and I don't. I mean, it's not that I dislike meetings. It's just that I feel like I get more done outside of meetings. So I'm happy to not have meetings. If you know what I mean? You know what I mean. It's the most straightforward thing I've ever said. This week, this week is my longest work week. Oh no. Well, hey, I'll be back again tomorrow with some more art for you to look forward to if you need that to get through your day. Because I know you're such a big fan of me, you know, and I'm so humble. Hey, we'll do something. Save, which I have not done since the start of stream, which is really bad at me. That could have gone awful. If it had just crashed and I'd lost all this progress, you'd never see me again. What a perfect time for the Ko-Fi to plug. Yeah, it's all timed with my saves. It's actually not a bad idea. You should have a redeem for that. What, for coffee or save? For the save, yeah, probably. Someone to just remind me to save. Should just have it on a timer, realistically. Oh no, for crashing it? I could do that. I could 100% do that. I could make a redeem that not only crashes the stream, or doesn't crash the stream, but closes the stream. But I'm like, I'm not actually going to do that, because y'all are sadistic. And you would do that. Petrichor would probably redeem it for the save. Oh yeah, just crash the drawing program. Yeah, that'd actually like, I could fully see that actually pissing me off. like, like no, like of course it would be hilarious one time, and then I would forget to get rid of it, and someone would just do it and crash it, and then I'd actually get like I'd get genuinely angry, but I wouldn't take it out on you guys. I'd just go quiet, and then the stream would be really uncomfortably quiet. It would only piss you off if it didn't save. Um, Probably, yeah. Yeah, well, actually, it'd annoy me more if it didn't save. The inconvenience of the program closing would annoy me, for sure. I'd be like, I would go quiet. I would definitely go quiet. I'd be like, what happened? And then I'd figure out what happened, and then I'd just be like, very good. And then, and then I'd just like disappear quietly into the background of my own stream. More of a stick than a carrot guy. Well, heck. That doesn't surprise me. That makes sense to me. Pardon me. I got a brush. I got the brush to brush. A brush. I love this brush. Like, I'm very happy with how it turned out. It integrates so well with my other brushes. It makes me very happy, which is kind of the most important thing. Uh, how to make mouse au chocolat. Mouse au chocolat. Ooh, I can explain this. How to make mouse au chocolat. Goodbye, chicken. We have something else to explain. I've unintentionally started to make illustrations a collage. That's cute, but I must head to bed. You have a good sleep, Cryo. Sleep well. I will be here for merely 17 minutes more, so let's make this good. It's not quite mouse au chocolat. Mousse au chocolat. Sorry, I was very confused for a moment, just because I can't read. Gonna share the art first. Yes, please do. I would love to see it. So, mouse au chocolat. You go get a mouse. Any kind of mouse, whether it be a dormouse, a rat, any kind of mouse. It's the first part. First ingredient, mouse. Oh, may I suggest rating the flam flambe laughs? Flambe laughs? I might do. I'd be happy to rate them. If they're real, can I assume the mouse to be circular for this assignment? Yeah, if you can find yourself a circular mouse, that will do. Other mice, um, other mice will work. Oh, fire giggles. Oh, flambe laughs. Of course, giggles. Yes, because it's because Giggles' birthday stream. Of course, 100%. Yes, we will raid flambe laughs for birthday, for their birthday. So I'm going to use a well-known and loved mouse for this one. Basically, what you're gonna do. This is not the right arm, is it? No, it's not. There we go. What you're gonna do to make mouse au chocolat is that you gotta get a mouse, and then you coat it in molten chocolate. Like so. And then some bits will remain out. And then like the the tragic citizens of Pompeii, the mouse will be. Do I need air holes to keep it fresh? If you like. But essentially, this is fucking grim. This is fucking grim for me. But basically, it'll make this beautifully encased little mouse. A mouse suite that you can keep. I thought this was going to be a cup of moose eating handfuls. Oh, no. No, nothing quite so pleasant. And then, yeah. Does the tail get stiff so it's a mouse on a stick? Yes. That looks weird. Yeah, it's a well-known carnival food. This is grim. Mouse on a stick. Mouse on a stick. But then, essentially, once you eat the mouse on a stick, the mouse enters your brain and takes control. It's all part of a broad plan. Because the chocolate is like armor, is like body armor for the mouse. So secretly, beneath the chocolate, if we look behind the curtain, if we take a peek behind the curtain, the mouse looking very smug, very smug, because he's gotcha. Is this also how chocolate Santas are made? Yeah, yeah. They cast a Santa in chocolate. And he's like, ah, and then just gets coated. It's just an unsuspecting small Santa. Is cast in chocolate, and not pleasantly either. It's like it's just dumped on him, like dumping the oil from a deep fat fryer on somebody. It's like it's brutal, it's grim. If they notice it at the last minute, then you get that little scream. But otherwise, mice are impervious to chocolate heat, so they're okay. Especially curse mice, which your old pal Grummy happens to be a curse mouse. So can't be damaged by chocolate, molten chocolate. So this guy's safe. That's why he looks so smug. But yeah, if you're gonna dump molten chocolate on a mouse or a small Santa, that clears it up. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope you've learned. I hope you've learned how to make a chucky mouse. Pan o mausola. For now. Wait, what do you mean? I'm immune to forks. I'm a curse mouse. Have you never heard of curse mice? Curse mices? Before? Curse mice are things that you just want to avoid because they will curse you. And they're immune to most of your attempts to harm them because if you try and harm them, they will curse you. They're like just creatures to be avoided. And like I'll tell you this now, if you try and dump hot like molten chocolate on me, I will go ah and then I'll break out. Speaking of forks, I ever tell you my one true weakness? Is it forks? No, tell me. What's your one true weakness? Tell me about it. Educate me on your weakness. The curse mouse who is just telling you about how he's a curse mouse. No, it's not forks. That surprises me. You seem like you'd be weak to forks. Seem like you'd have a weakness for forks. You know, when you get a free sample of something that you have to use those tiny spoons for, the really small plastic ones, oh god, don't tell me that it's that. Don't tell me that you choke on them every single time. Is that what it is? Oh dear, Rave. It's the tiny plastic spoons. God damn it. Rafe. What the hell? What the hell, Rafe? What the hell are you doing? So disappointed. No, I'm joking. I am concerned though. Definitely concerned. Tiny plastic spoons. I mean, to be fair, escalators used to be my weakness for a long time, so I can't actually judge. And I wouldn't actually judge. The Coke spoons? They're so cute and I love them so much. Oh, you're addicted to them. You just collect them up. That's different. It's an emotional weakness, not a physical one. Okay, fair enough. You don't just collapse if you hold one. Now I understand. Is this the drugs? Is this the drugs? Is it drugs? You talking about the drugs? Commander, hello. Hello, Commander. How are you? Currently working on Timberstone. How are you doing? How you been? Good, 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 good. I like to hear that. I like to hear that very much so. We got a little bit left to do, but we got about 7 minutes, so we will be finishing up eventually today. Feel like we've made some good progress, and this is a very nice, detailed little Timberstone. Very happy with it. It's been way too long. It has been way too long. It's very lovely to see you again. And it's lovely to have you pop in. I hope you have been doing okay and taking care of yourself in the meantime since you have been gone. Since you've been gone. Since you have been gone. I can breathe for the first time. I'm still alive for one. That's good. That's good. Always good to hear. Yeah, yeah. Song got caught in my head. I had to sing it. I had the music in my soul. Oh, Jesus. How are you? I am good. I am doing very, very well. I've learned how to draw grass. And it has made me very, very happy. So as you can see, there's some freaking nice looking grass. I'm very happy about that. I might take some time outside of streams to change the grass that I've done for this chapter to this version of the grass, just because I like it so much more. So yeah, and that's kind of been the highlight. Trying to learn how to touch grass, specifically that grass. Yes, I would love to find grass like this out in the wilds. That'd be so good. I actually have found a few national parks that do have grass like this. Yeah, good to touch grass. Yeah, good of you to touch grass. Yeah. You got some good news? Tell me. What is it? What is the good news? What's that? Probably want to do it in small chunks first. Just at least to get an idea of what the hell I'm doing. I'm a mod for a small streamer. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, that's super cool. It means that you trusted, like, you've been trusted with great responsibility, and that you're likely a very welcome individual for them. It's my first time. Hey, nice. I'm sure you will do fantastically. Modding is an important responsibility, but it is also pretty fun. That's for sure. It's time for a small power trip. Yeah, time to be corrupted by the draw, the allure of the corruption of power. Yeah. Exactly. Time to power trip. Time to trip on some power. We have about 3 minutes, and I'm just gonna quickly look out at this grass. Does it look better? Worse. Little dots. I like it. Comparison. This one feels more like it is grass. Just because it's got those dark spots. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Just a little. That's probably too much. It's got to be a small brush because it's got to have those little indents. So that these like gaps and stuff look believably grassed up, bruv. That's wicked news as well. Very happy for you, Commander. I hope you bring honor to the name mod orator. I can probably like almost scratch in anything I wanted into the grass. And the more there is, the kind of more detailed the grass becomes. Which is so cool. And that feels like such a rewarding kind of win. Win for learning art and being an artiste. So I found a way to make grass that looks compelling. Can throw Pokemon trainers into this grass and they'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna stand in here, ready to Pokemon battle. Not that I would know, because I don't know Pokemon at all. But yeah, you could see Ash Ketchup in here. Oh, unprawn. Ah, my back! My prawn back! Don't tell Frosty that I was prawned. Double prawned up on a Tuesday. Might deepen this. Do have a lot of channel points, so I could do their redeems as much as I want, but I won't. Hey, well that's still fun. It means that you've been supporting them, which is a really good thing to do. Like long before you were their mod, you were just one of their loyal viewers, which is such a good thing. Because that's where a lot of that trust comes from. You know, a lot of my mods were just big like viewers that I'd had for a long time, or viewers who had been very consistent. You know, laughs an evil villain. Oh, you have enough for Angie Mouse? Huh? Oh God, no. Oh, what were you giggling about then? You giggly little giddy goanna. I don't have 23k. Oh, right, that's nothing. That's nothing. We don't bring up the mousetrap of 87. We don't bring up the mousetrap to 87. Joanna the Goanna. Wait, you haven't seen Rescuers Down Under? I haven't. No, I don't know. I don't know that one. Regrettably, I apologize. I apologize for my failure to know Rescuers. However, that is the nature of man. Sometimes I just do not know. Don't apologize. Endeavor to do better. Well, I can't do that. New year, worse me, like you said. Oh, wow, I just realized. Watch the movie. No, we gotta raid out. We can't go watching a movie. I gotta raid out. Export JPEG. JPEGO, the creator of Pinocchio. You mean the Disney movie? Yes. Yes. They do. Oh, I didn't freaking blue sky out the stream. It's okay. I forgot to say something on blue sky. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People know who I is and where I is. They'll find me. Also, I forgot to mention this is my first stream as an ANZ creator. I keep underselling that, even though it's a huge deal. Hey, everybody, I'm officially an ANZ creator, so I'm a part of the ANZ creators team. So officially recognized as an Australian and New Zealand streamer, or Australian streamer, of course, but part of the Australian and New Zealand streaming team. It is huge honor, very big, and I keep forgetting to say it. But anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna raid out to Giggles, who is having a birthday stream, so very big, very important stuff. Make sure to send the big loves to Gigs when we eventually raid. I just gotta post this up in the Discord. Huge nerd for Bernard and Bianca. Have Christmas ornaments of them. Oh, nice. And there's such good movies. I will think about it. I'll think about watching it. Anywho, let us move across to the ending screen as we prepare to raid to our dear friend Giggles. Giggles, 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 giggles. Giggles, 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 giggles. There's Giggles. Currently playing cake decoration. That makes sense. It's their birthday. Anyway, there's a mouse! Oh my god, there's a mouse on screen. We gotta go. Quick, everybody, start the raid. Let's go. Send all the happy birthdays to Gigs once we are across. I will see y'all when I see you next. I'll be back live tomorrow with more of this. We're going to be doing more of this painting, but we may actually end up getting onto the next page. Anyway, go be the rainbow in somebody else's day. You have done more than enough here. Alright. Toodaloo!